Hi friends, welcome to Unique Concepts. Today in this video, we are going to see about what is a hardware, what is a software and different types of software like system software, application software and utility software. Before starting the session, if you like the content and want to see the video in future, like the video such that it will be saved in your liked videos. Share, comment, subscribe and press bell icon for latest updates. So in the previous video, we have already discussed about what is an application. So what is an application? An application is an interface between the user and the computer, right? So how exactly this application is interacting with the computer? To know this, we have to know what is a computer. So computer is nothing but it is the combination of hardware and software. Again a question, what is a software and what is a hardware? So hardware is nothing but all the physical components of a computer are called hardware. సో కంప్యూటర్ పార్ట్స్ అన్నీ ఏంటి అంటే హార్డ్వేర్ కిందకు వస్తాయి. సో మౌస్ ఇస్ ఏ హార్డ్వేర్, కీబోర్డ్ ఇస్ ఏ హార్డ్వేర్, మదర్ బోర్డ్ ఇస్ ఏ హార్డ్వేర్, సిపియు ఇస్ ఏ హార్డ్వేర్. సో సింపుల్గా చెప్పాలి అంటే మనం ఏవైతే చూడగలుగుతామో ఏవైతే టచ్ చేయగలుగుతామో వాటన్నిటిని హార్డ్వేర్ అంటే. సో సాఫ్ట్వేర్ అంటే ఏంటి? సో నేను ఒక కీబోర్డ్ని యూజ్ చేసి నేను ఏదైనా కీని ప్రెస్ చేస్తున్నాను, ఏమవుతుంది? ఆటోమేటిక్గా మానిటర్ మీద ఆ కీ డిస్ప్లే అవుతుంది. ఇన్ ద సేమ్ వే నేను ఒక మెనూని సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటున్నాను బై యూజింగ్ ద మౌస్. వాట్ హ్యాపెన్స్ మీన్స్ ఆటోమేటికల్లీ దట్ మెనూ విల్ ఓపెన్, రైట్? సో హూ ఆర్ సేయింగ్ టు ఓపెన్ ద మెనూ ఆర్ టు హూ ఆర్ సేయింగ్ టు డిస్ప్లే దట్ కీ? So a program, the programs are predefinedly stored in the system, predefinedly stored in the computer. సో ఆల్రెడీ కొన్ని ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ అనేవి కంప్యూటర్లో స్టోర్ చేసి ఉంటాయి. అవి ఏం చేస్తాయంటే మనం ఏదైనా హార్డ్వేర్ని యూజ్ చేసి ఏదైనా ఆపరేషన్ని పర్ఫామ్ చేస్తున్నాము అంటే ఆటోమేటిక్గా కంప్యూటర్కి ఇన్స్ట్రక్ట్ చేస్తుంది అనమాట. సో యూ హ్యావ్ టు డూ లైక్ దిస్, ద హార్డ్వేర్ ఈస్ పర్ఫార్మింగ్ సమ్ ఆపరేషన్, సో యూ హ్యావ్ టు డూ లైక్ దట్. So it is instructing, the programs are instructing the system. The programs are managing all the hardware components and the computer processes, like our brain. So what our brain do? So if I am feeling thirsty, what my brain says means, my brain says to my body to drink water. So my brain says to my hand nerves to go and drink water, right? In the same way, whenever we are performing any operation by using any hardware components, the programs which are predefinedly stored in the system will instruct to do the a particular task. So those programs, those set of programs are called as a software. Here are some points about the hardware and software. First point, hardware and software are mutually dependent on each other. Both of them must work together to make a computer produce a useful output. So what is this? So we will see a simple example for this: a coma and brain dead. So what happens in these cases means, if the hardware is working properly and not software is not working properly, then what we call is brain dead. And if software is working properly and hardware is not working properly, then we called as coma. In both the cases, a human cannot survive. In the same way, if hardware is not working properly, computer cannot work properly. If the software is not working properly, then also computer will not work properly. So both hardware and software are mutually dependent on each other. Both of them should work properly, then only computer work properly. Next, software cannot be utilized without supporting hardware. So if hardware parts, so keyboard, mouse, ఇవేమీ లేవు, ఓన్లీ సెట్ ఆఫ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్. అంటే కొన్ని ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ అయితే ఉన్నాయి, మానిటర్ లేదు, కీబోర్డ్ లేదు, మౌస్ లేదు. మరి ఆ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఏం చేస్తాం? ఎక్కడ స్టోర్ చేసుకుంటాం? ఎక్కడ ప్రాసెస్ చేస్తాం? సో కీబోర్డ్ లేదు, మౌస్ లేదు, మానిటర్ లేదు, ఇంకెందుకు సాఫ్ట్వేర్? సో హార్డ్వేర్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ అనేది ఎప్పుడు యూటిలైజ్ అవుతుందంటే హార్డ్వేర్ ఉన్నప్పుడు మాత్రమే. అలాగే నెక్స్ట్ పాయింట్, హార్డ్వేర్ వితౌట్ ఎ సెట్ ఆఫ్ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ టు ఆపరేట్ అపాన్ కెనాట్ బి యూటిలైజ్డ్ అండ్ ఈజ్ యూజ్లెస్. సో హార్డ్వేర్ పార్ట్స్ అన్నీ బాగున్నాయి, కీబోర్డ్ బాగుంది, మౌస్ బాగుంది, మానిటర్ బాగుంది, అన్నీ బాగున్నాయి, కానీ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ లేదు, అంటే ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ లేదు. సో ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ లేకపోతే, సాఫ్ట్వేర్ లేకపోతే ఏమవుతుంది, అసలు సిస్టమ్ ఆన్ అవ్వదు. సో ఏం చేస్తాం, ఏం చేయలేం. సో హార్డ్వేర్ ఉండాలి, సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఉండాలి, రెండు వర్క్ అయితేనే మనం, సో దే ఆర్ ఇంటర్ రిలేటెడ్ విత్ ఈచ్ అదర్. Next, to get a particular job done on the computer, relevant software should be loaded into the hardware. So for this, I am taking a simple example. So I have Epson printer in my home, and in the laptop or system, I have installed HP drivers. What happens? Is my printer work properly? No, because the hardware, that is nothing but printer, is of different and the software is different. So the hardware will work properly whenever the software is matching. So both should be in a relevant way. So this is the last point. And next, so here is a tree. So you can see here, so a computer is nothing but a combination of hardware and software. And next, a software is divided into three types: system software, application software, and utility software. Again, a system software is divided into operating system, a language processor, a device driver, and BIOS. Application software is again divided into two types: general purpose application softwares and specific purpose application softwares. So what are these system software, application software, and utility software are? First one, system software is an interface between the hardware and user application software. So in the previous video, as I already said, all these application softwares are developed using high level programming languages like C, Java, C++. So whenever we are developing these in high level programming languages, what happens means a system cannot understand, the computer cannot understand, because the computer understandable language is binary language, that is zeros and ones. So we are passing the instructions in a high level language, but it doesn't know the high level language. So what does is the system software will act as an interface between the application software and hardware components. So here are some types of system softwares. First one is operating system. So what is this operating system means? Actually, this without this operating system, our computer will not start. This operating system is responsible for functioning of all the devices. It checks all the devices are working properly or not. It is responsible for storing the data, and whenever we start the computer, it is the first software. The operating system is the first software to load in the system. Next, a language processor. A language processor is nothing but, so as I have already said, we are giving instructions to the system in a high level programming language. So what these language processors will do is they will translate our high level programming languages into a mission level programming language. For this, we have language processors called compiler, interpreter, and assembler. So these three are called as language processors. In the next video, I will be discussing about this language processor. Next one is device drivers. So these device drivers are responsible for the a proper functioning of devices. Whenever we are using the particular device, the particular driver should be installed in the system. Like I said, so whenever I am using Epson printer, the Epson drivers should be installed. So this is it is one, Epson is one of the device. So whenever we are using the device, that the particular driver should be present in the system. So as I said, operating system take care of all these devices, right? So operating system interacts with the device drivers, and device drivers will make sure of functioning of all these devices. So here are some of the examples of operating systems: Mac, Windows, Android, iOS, and Linux. These are the some of the examples of operating system. And next one is application software. So, as I said in the previous video, the applications are acting as an interface between the user and the computer system software. So, nowadays, small kids are also using the systems, using the phones. How? Because of this application softwares. So, let us take an example. So Gmail is one of the application. YouTube, it is also one of the application. MS Office, it is also one of the application. So by using all these applications, we are performing all our daily works, all our daily tasks. So there are some types of application softwares. So two types of application software: general purpose application softwares and specific purpose application softwares. Here are some of the examples: MS Office Suite, all these comes under an application software, and all the messages, Chrome, all the browsers, everything will comes under these application softwares. And next one is utility software. So antivirus softwares. What this antivirus softwares do is it protects our computer system with unwanted viruses and keeps our system safe. Some of the examples are Quick Heal and Avast. All these are comes under antivirus softwares, and we have some of the file management tools and compression tools or disk cleanup tools. All these comes under this antivirus utility softwares. In the next video, we are going to discuss about language processor and what exactly the process occurs in the system. If you like the content and want to see the video further, like the video such that it will be saved in your liked videos. Share, comment, subscribe, and press bell icon for latest updates. Thank you for watching.